Okay. So this boat's got a few different features on it. One of them being the removable ski pylon. So you can pull a skier, snaps right in, snaps right out. And then you can also pull a wakeboarder, air chair, whatever you want to do off of the tower. Now, starting from the back, we got a compartment where you can throw ski ropes and whatever else you want to put back here. It's a large compartment. And it's got a drain back here so you can throw wet stuff here. And what's really nice about this, the benefit of this back here is it's right back here where someone's getting back in the boat. No one has to get out of the way on the boat to put your wet gear back here. You pull the rope out here. If you want to remove the ski pylon, you can pull that out and store that back here. And then another very unique feature of this boat is these seats are actually really nice to sit on like this, but they have chase lounges on here. Unlike what you'll see, jet boats do, the newer jet boats do this. This is a 2011. But SeaDoo did a very nice job with the chase lounge on these so that you can relax back here where the action is. You got a drink holder right here on the right. This one you can't quite see, but there's a drink holder on this one with controls to your stereo. So you can control your stereo while you're back here next to your drink holder relaxing. Then the other unique feature of this boat is that you've got walk through from the center, which keeps the boat from rocking. That's the benefit of that. If you enter from the center, the boat's not going to rock on people. So especially people that aren't as familiar with boats are going to be a lot more comfortable with this. So you take, and it's also, in order to do that, what SeaDoo did, which is really nice, is they pulled the cushions and they have magnetics on there. So you can walk right through. And typically, since this is a 10-passenger boat, typically we leave these stowed and there's plenty of storage on this boat. So, but if you want kids or dogs to stay in the boat when you're skiing, what we'll do is we'll put these down because it keeps small dogs from going out the back. So now the tower is actually collapsible and it doesn't require any tools to collapse it. You can pull this down and it'll collapse down this way to make it to where it'll fit within some garages. The tower speakers are wet sound tower speakers. And they have quick releases on here, so you can, there's a cover that goes on here and you pull that off. So we don't store these outside because, or you don't want to store these on the boat. Keep the speakers good. So you can pull them off, you don't have to travel with them. It's very easy. Then the top is integrated to where it pops up and it connects to the tower right here. And you get good shade, and it's very, very sturdy at high speeds. It's not going to come down like some tops do. Another really nice feature of this boat is the storage area down here. You can actually fit a wakeboard. We store both. It's a wakeboard and also a kneeboard down here and a water ski all at the same time because this thing is huge. When I ran the large size speaker wires for the speakers up to through the tower, and the cables, we use 0-aught cable for the stereo, and I was able to crawl down in here and get the cable ran in a few areas that were hard to reach, but I can fit completely down in here. Luckily no one shut it while I was in there. This is sturdy, and then we've got the other thing that we really like about this boat is it's all fiberglass. There's no wood in it at all, nothing to rot. You can see these snaps right here. It's where the snap-on carpet goes, which we have. So that's really nice in the summertime too. It's comfortable to walk on. the winter time on top of the regular fiberglass just fine. And if the fiberglass gets dirty, it cleans up really nice. So, and then in the cockpit, it's a very easy boat to maneuver. Let's see. So, and you've got your wet sound equalizer right here, and this is the deck that came, the head deck that came with the boat that you can control from the back, and you can make all the adjustments on the equalizer. The glove box is super roomy, and then of course the head deck, it's got a cover that goes over the top, which is good in the weather. So then you got, this is your Bluetooth connection right here for the stereo. So any phone with Bluetooth can play music. And then you can also adjust with the equalizer. That's the best part about the equalizer is you can, and I've also got a button here where you can turn off the big speakers. So if you don't have someone out on the skis, you don't have to have all this horsepower running back for the loud music. There's also, on the controls, they're all real easy to get to, but with the controls too, you've got, there's a light where you've actually got cabin lights down here, so at night, lights illuminate the cabin down low but still keep your night vision good. Lots of room for 10 people, so it's a 10-person boat. And what's the pounds? 1,525 pound capacity, so it can hold a lot of weight, and you got 310 horsepower with both motors. So we've got wet sound speakers in the front. Comfortable boat to lay out in, but really good bow rider. You've got 2 motors in the back, so you can put as much weight in the front of the boat as you want. So you can pile people in the front to ride, and there's good handles up here. You can see here's one of the lights from the cabin lights. And then there's also, we don't have it with the boat, but you can put poles and tables in here. So that's pretty nice. And then another feature that's really nice, if you're going to be using this, and you want to keep right here, if you want to keep the wind from coming back, especially if it's colder in the morning, whatnot, this boat will, not all boats have got this, where you've got this piece of plexiglass so you can still see good. And it's very, very sturdy, so it can handle, top speed, no problem. But by the time you do that and then put the window down, you're completely protected from the wind. So it makes a quieter ride, makes the stereo louder because you don't have the air flowing by as much. And it's real easy to adjust. And if you want to keep the dog on this side of the compartment, they can't get through. So that's very, very handy. What else do we got? SeaDoo did a really nice job with the ergonomics of this boat. They put down a drink holder right here, and then of course the glove box is huge. A lot of room inside of here. So let's see. Then they've got drink holders back here, and it's the wraparound seating in the back. So, and the seating goes all the way around, so it's very comfortable. And then you could put a table back here too. So actually, if you wanted to anchor or float when it's calm like this, if you wanted to float, it's really easy to have a nice meal out here on the water. So the other thing that we've also got is both of these seats have the risers on them. So and this secures back up quick and easy and secure. So I did a nice job on that. Just button that on there. You got that. So then on the front, we've got neat idea that SeaDoo did here. So of course you've got your easy access to your anchor. So if you want to stop and float, it's real easy to just throw out your anchor. And then the rope and the chain and everything is right in there. And then another neat feature that you won't see on most boats is that the ladder deploys from here. So it gives you just one more way to get on and off of the boat. Telescoping piece of cake folds right back up. The storage in this boat, and of course, see the other thing, same thing is in the back. You can pop this off, so if somebody wants to enter or exit here, you're not beating up the furniture. You got your drink holders again right there. But one of the best parts too is the storage. The storage inside of here is cavernous. You can see a lot of big things. So if you go to pick up people, and if you're going to go do some boat camping or something like that, you can pile in sleeping bags and whatever large size bags all in here. You've got lots of, there's an extra battery in this one that gives your stereo more capacity. And you can see the storage in here. And then we've got the mooring covers. And in here is the wet sound equalizers, very nicely mounted out of the way where they can breathe well. And that's the main features. And then you also, another thing that's really nice too that was added to this boat is this rear view mirror. Gives you great visibility so that when you're driving this boat, you can pay attention to what's in front of you and still see the back, just like when you're driving a car, except for the mirror's even larger. And it's adjustable to where you can move it back and forth, and it's not in the way when people are walking through. So you got some nice features on this boat to use. And but the main thing is it's a great boat to where, you know, you just turn on the Perco right here, put it neutral, turn the key, and you'll hear it go beep beep. That means it's ready. You got your fan to ventilate the engine compartment. I'll turn off the fan so you can hear how nicely it starts. So there's both motors. And then right here you got your really easy panel. So 188 hours is what we've got on this. So, and it's been well maintained, and just a really easy boat to drive, and it's all ready to go out and have some fun with it.